Hey world, it's Maiva and thank you for coming to my channel today or clicking this video. Today's video reading. I really don't know where it's gonna take me. But before I press start, I felt something about responsibilities. Like somebody is not taking care of their responsibilities like they're supposed to. But we're coming towards the end of the year, and 2021 has been crazy. I don't know about you, but it's been a whole lot. We've made a lot of decisions. Well, fuck. One of this shit dropped on me. And maybe you've made a decision that caught up, or somebody made a decision about you and didn't know that it was gonna take the route that it took, and instead of finishing the project they decided to abandon the project and let you figure it out. Oh. I feel like that's what happened. We is gonna figure it out. We is gonna figure it out. Let's say it this way. Let me say y'all too, because y'all, you know. All right, let's get started. You're just taking your bag and going on with the wind, like wherever it takes you. Like, let me see what's being said. A warning. First card out the deck. Warning. Let me get comfortable, because, you know, when somebody abuse card came out. Because people are always trying, when you first meet somebody, death. I don't know, hold on. My mind is like running. But you weren't paying attention. Warning, abuse, death. Not paying attention. People are thugs. You met somebody fed up. You met somebody and that you really didn't know. This must have been somebody new in your life. that she really didn't know, and you felt head over heels, like your feelings, you were emotionally too attached. Heal yourself. And this person had their own plan on you. Like they made, I feel like there was a decision that was made on your behalf, and then it backfired. A lover card came out, and it backfired. Instead of like finding a way to fix it, because they were Mr. Like they were on that raw stuff, and instead of fixing it, they decided to leave you out and let you figure it out, let you fix it. Health and wellness belongs to you, you know. But you're not a weak soul, because if the person, if you were a weak soul, the person would have came back and continued playing games. But you're not weak. You are not crazy. You are not crazy. That's a card. That's a card that came out. Thought you was about to be their next victim. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like wanting you to fall. At the same time, this person kind of like was admiring and jealous of you. I don't know. Wanting you to fall. But when they first met you, they had their own objective. Uninterested. They were highly uninterested. Like they weren't coming for love. He wants your money. He wants your money. Like he was only there for your money, the image, how it looked like in front of his friends. Like, and before I keep it going, I just want to remind that when I say he, I might mean she. When I say she, it might be he. However, it resonates to your story. But a bitter baby daddy is in the mix. A bitter baby daddy. You're the type of person that don't play games anyways. It's like you're quick to fall in love, but you're also quick to fall out of it. Like you're not playing bitter. Yes, baby.
I'm trying to eat my food.
There's plenty more, Mama.
Huh?
There's plenty more, baby.
There's plenty more?
Mama, please don't touch the camera.
Okay, fine. I won't touch the camera.
Mama, close the door, baby. Oh my gosh. The beauty of having kids. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix you. Joshua, please close the door. Thank you, Papa. Let me push this up out the way. Alright. Let me get these important messages, powerful messages. The most important thing are the hardest to say because words diminish them. It's like you went through something real toxic. You went through something real toxic, and you want to talk about it, but like maybe the right words, or you just prefer saying that you're fine because you feel like maybe like nobody will understand it, and people go through that. It's like I always take this example. When I'm going through something real difficult, it could be like spiritual, and something spiritual is very hard to explain, like because it's spirit. Like how can you explain like a spiritual, like especially if you're having like a spiritual attack or a spiritual, if you're going through like a new spiritual path, a spiritual awakening, sometimes it's hard, and sometimes you feel like you're going through it alone, but you're not. There's a whole lot of other people going through it. It's just scary because maybe it's new to you. But when somebody asks me if I'm fine when I'm going through something like a spiritual, you know, even now, like a spiritual, something on my spiritual journey, and somebody asks me, how are you doing? And it's hard for somebody to even see that I'm going through something because I don't open up myself like that. I'm usually closed off and I keep to myself. So if you can tell something's wrong with me, that means you are really close to me, and you really know me, you know, and I've allowed you to come into my space that close. Mostly I would just say, yeah, I'm fine. Because how am I going to explain to you that I feel like somebody is attacking my spirit, or I feel like a negative energy in my spirit, if I can't even fathom, I don't even know what's going on myself. So maybe you're going through that type of situation. It's time like all this time, like all times, it's a very good one if you know what to do with it. If you know what to do with it. So you just stepped in something new. And it's not a bad thing. It's not. Pain does not come from the things you failed at, but the things you never tried. You open a new door. You open up a new door to something. Kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Let me get some more. Spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening. With a new lover, you met somebody that brought you to like a new phase in life. You have no words to say. You have a court case in here. A court case intentionally. Whoever did this to you knew exactly what they were doing. Love affair. Sleeping with people. Whoever tried you, whoever tried your peace, whoever hurt you, they did that on purpose. Actual witch came out of the deck. They pretended to love you and you felt deep in the trap. Like you actually believed the lies. He is missing you. I feel like this person over spoiled you, but you are original in a way. Like, however you handle your business, however you do the things that you do, you are original, you are authentic. Like, you create your own road, you create your own path. You don't really let anybody come and step. That's why, like, whatever he did, it didn't last for a long time. Like, you quickly figure it out, you quickly sort through it. I said earlier that you're the type to fall in love quick, and you're the type to also fall out of that real quick. Passion. You don't let things just hate you, like just now. The card now came out. He thought that was gonna happen. Stop. Are you still going back and forth with this situation? Are you still debating on like if you make? I feel like if you ending, yeah, if you ended the situation and then you were debating if that was like the right move, or if you're thinking about ending the situation, you're thinking if it's like the right move, let it go. Let it go. Don't let it be money holding you back, or maybe he's been doing this or he's been doing that. I feel like you should start planning your exit. An ex came out. Stop ignoring the red lights. I hurt. It does hurt. It does hurt when you've been in a situation and it's gotten comfortable. But people, we always, I feel like that's too far from me. We always take comfort for happiness. Comfort is not happiness. Happiness is something that we should always carry with us. It's something that it should be always there. But because of how the world is created and like how our mind and subconscious has been built from since being a little kid, it's kind of hard. We feel like a happiness has to be attached to something. It's like heart. You always gonna have a heart regardless. Like it's easy for you. Something is easy for you. Something comes easy for you. Maybe figuring out that somebody's a douchebag, like seeing right, being able to read people comes easy for you, to you. Self-awareness. Scorn. This is a very hurtful situation, especially. I was about to say especially if kids are involved. I need you on my side. Lady obsessed. Lady obsessed. Somebody is obsessed with you. Like obsessed. Like sometimes we might say like, oh, I'm obsessed with my girlfriend. I'm obsessed with my wife, or I'm obsessed with my husband. Like as a joke, but you know because you're in love or whatever. But when you are really obsessed, when you have somebody really obsessed, like for real, like using obsessed, like the definition of obsessed, that's not a good thing. You should go hide, cause that person could hurt you. Obsessed, that means your mind is switched. You no longer about you. It's like now his you becomes you. That's not a safe environment at all. Emotional support. Emotional support. Enough of this crap. You sick of it. He's a monster. It's a monster. It's a monster. You sleeping with a monster. You was in love with a monster. And you realize that sleepwalking. Sleepwalking. Maybe drugs is involved. Somebody's indulging in a lot of drugs and need to chill it out. I got auntie and immaturity came out. Auntie and immaturity. Maybe you have family members involved in the situation. There's a lot of things going on in here. There's a lot of things going on. A rapist, maybe. Finally, something good coming. This card just decided to come and hide. The fuck? Somebody is lonely at night. Somebody is lonely at night. Good. Let them be lonely. And if you left them, and now I don't see you being lonely. I just feel like that person is doing whatever he can. Cause some people just want companions. Like he just wants you to be there. Just because he's lonely. You know, like sometimes when we stay with transformation, you're going through a transformation. Somebody might want you because of a business move. Like relations are created for a reason. Maybe somebody can see the door is open and happiness. Oh, I was just talking about happiness. It's something that we already have, but we feel as if we gotta connect it to something in order to be happy, and don't have to go like that. But I was saying that when we create relations, this card for me is like light. It's like sunlight. You finally realizing something, or something finally came out of the closet. Finally came out of the shadows, like a secret that has been hidden from you for a long time. It's finally like coming out. When you be in a relationship, when we form relationships, it's for a reason. Most of the times, the immature side of us will create relations because we are lonely, or because we just want somebody on our side to just be there, like just because we don't want to walk on the earth by ourselves. But for real, relationship be created for a reason. Like you should be able to say that you want to like have kids with a person, start a generational path, like a new generational path, because whatever we be walking with is based on however we walk in our life is based on how our family have bonded us. Like whatever our parents got bonded with, we feel as if it's our priority. It's necessary for us to walk in that same bondage, and that's absolutely false. You are responsible for your own generational line. Like how are you going to believe your own footsteps? I feel like that's what is kind of happening here. I feel like you are kind of walking in the same path as your past generation, and you were created to change this generational curse. I'm sorry, because this is a curse. Because this is like a whole lot of back and forth shit. Like you breaking up, making up. I don't know why I just said that, but I feel like there's a lot of break up and make up. Like you know it's not good for you, but you still do it for a reason. A kiss ass. Levels on this journey. It's a whole lot of confusion. A whole lot of confusion. The idea is to die young as late as possible. You become what you believe yourself to be. You are set to win, but something is holding you back. A fool. A fool is holding you back, reminding you you are capable of more than what it seems at this moment. You know you're strong. You know that you're strong. Somebody's being selfish. Somebody's being selfish. You need to wake up. You need to take back your power because you got it. You are aware of the situation. You are aware of the situation. You need to move on. You need to let it be. You need to start that journey of forgiveness. Because forgiveness is not going back to that same person. You don't even have to speak to that person. It's just wishing that person good in life and continuing in your life. Like, you don't have to hold on to grudge. You don't have to have your mind get stuck on wanting revenge. You don't have to have your mind stuck on, oh, I don't want him to succeed. Like, whatever thought comes to your mind about that specific person, check it right there at the door. I need it. Trapped in the head. He's keeping you trapped in your head about a situation. A narcissistic, unemotional. I'm finally starting to get it. You have a narcissist in your life. That's what you have. You have a narcissist in your life that is not letting you loose. He wants to control you. He wants to be the person to tell you how you do stuff, how you move, how you do the things. Like, no. Like, no. Get out of there. Get out of there. Victory. Stop playing. Stop playing. The most powerful power you can possess is grace of prayer. And you got it, and you know that. Not until we are lost do we begin to find ourselves. He didn't do nothing but to show you the way. Okay, because you got to be a little mean in this world. You got to be able to see through the rough patches. You got to be able to like, you know, like, it's good to have heart. It's good to have joy. It's good to be happy. Like, that's just the things that we are birthed with. That's our birthright. But now to be able to live, quote unquote, like that gangster life, like that rough life, to be able to see right through the rough patches, you got to have that kind of, you got to have a clear eye view for that. Like, that's the whole package. He don't give you a whole package. He think he hurting you, but he gave you the whole package. I don't believe this shit. Well, he better believe it. Mental blocks. That's what narcissists do. Make you feel like you ain't never gonna be shit without them. Bad habits. And this person knows exactly how to get underneath your skin. Like, he devil's advocate. Like, he knows how to like beat your waist and come back in them pennies. Like, he probably like got diamonds. You are a future millionaire. You know how to get money. You know how to live. Like, you have, man, you have a rich mindset. You got something going on about yourself that he knows. Pregnant. What I say? Something is holding you back. Like, he's a narcissist and all that shit, but I feel like personally, I need a prayer. Rumors. There are rumors being spread about you. Well, who cares about the rumors for real? They don't pay your bills. Okay. Because the people spreading them ain't got nothing going on. Like, if you worried about having a seat at $1 million table, if you worried about being rich in life, if you worried about living your kids a generational wealth, you're not going to work. You're not going to even have time to sit in the middle of people and start and talk trash on somebody else's name. Like, nobody going to have time for that. Detach. If you're worried about winning in life and losing some weight, who going to have time? Who gonna have time? Waiting on you to mess up. Who gonna have time? Who gonna have only ugly people, not ugly in the face, but ugly souls, gonna have that type of time? I'm not wasting no type of time. I'm trying to shine, have my body glow. I'm trying to have
Mom!
mind games. Yes, honey.
I don't want to snap
Why? Mama, don't, why you always coming and picking up my camera?
you. Kira, I just want to show it to you.
Mama, okay, don't. Go take your go take your computer and go watch.
I don't want to watch my buddy.
Why, Mama?
Because he always keep putting things next to him.
You always do what?
He always puts things next to him like this. And a little bit closer and then a little bit closer.
Okay, then tell him not to do that anymore, Mama.
Hey. Well, drop it on my back. Just do it again.
And make sure you close the other door too, baby.
Ah.
Close the other door too.
I don't want to share buddy.
Mama, go share.
Mama, I want somebody to not share it.
We see you. Somebody keeping tabs on you. Somebody keeping tabs on you. They feel like they owe you. They own you. Something is coming. Something is coming. You got something coming towards you. Like, leave this environment. Plan for your escape route. Like, for real, truth. You found out the truth. You realize the truth. Now he's still playing mind games for you to feel like you don't know what you're talking about. Like, if you're not a strong, independent woman out here in these streets, if you don't know how to maneuver, see, dogs came out. Dogs. If you don't know how to maneuver, if you don't know the truth of yourself, if you're scared of the truth, that's what he's gonna be doing to you all the time. All the time. Drunk in love with you. Nothing but lies. I feel like it's nothing but lies. Nothing but lies. There's a whole lot of manipulating going on. There's a whole lot of narcissistic behavior in this situation. Too busy winning. Like you starting to think about yourself. You're starting to plan, but you go back and forth in your mind. That's not mind game. That's the manipulation going on, and you need to stop it. Take a firm ground. Stand 10 toes on what you really want to do, and stick on it, no matter what it said, no matter what you. Because it looks like he knows how to embody you. Like he knows how to handle you. He knows your weaknesses and your strengths. He probably spoils you. Reason with me. Leave him. Leave him. Take a leap of faith. Know that you got something more powerful within you to do what it is that you want to do in life, and you can do it. You can move. If you think you're the baddest bitch walking on this ground, who is here to tell you that you ugly and you will never find somebody that gonna love you the same way that he loves you? So start with yourself. Start prepping your mind. Start moving in your vision. Start knowing who are you. Curse how. That's the card that came out. Curse how. He probably telling you that you were worthless. He probably like, that's what I'm talking about, generations. Like probably your mom or your parents don't have like a good image, or wherever you came from don't have a good image, and he wants you to always think on that. He always wants you to, it's like a setback in a way. So you are meant to move in your own direction. All your mama did or all your daddy did was to birth you and raise you until you could see what's going on in the outside. You ain't got nothing to do, like your spirit ain't got nothing to do with whatever had been going on before you got there. Now this is your chance to take the torch and light that bitch all the way up. I'm talking about like move. Believe you can, and you are halfway there. As soon as you already have put in your mind that it is what this is how it is gonna be, this is how I'm created, this is what I'm finna do. There's like you already did that. You already did that step. That's you got two legs, right? You got two legs. As soon as you put your mind to whatever it is that you want to do, you already got the 1 foot forward, and you got one leg missing. So even if they cut this other leg halfway, it don't even matter because it's already set in stone what's gonna happen. Like you don't even have time for anything else. However it is, you that other half leg gonna have to meet you there. Either you're gonna have to drag that bitch forward or whatever it is, whatever means necessary, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. What is this? Our world our world needs more adults who question and challenge and hold the powerful accountable. The powerful accountable. You've been holding on to so many things by yourself. You've been trying to hold everything. You've been trying to carry all these faults and errors, even some faults that wasn't even yours, even errors that wasn't even yours. Like you need to drop something. Matter of fact, you need to drop all of it. You carry yourself, and when you carry yourself, your hands don't even have to be tucking. Like you, what? Carry yourself. That's it. You don't even have to carry your past mistakes. Because if your mistake happened yesterday and you slept, for me, I feel like when you sleep and you wake up, you died and you rose again. Okay. So when I'm up, whatever happened yesterday, don't die. He over spoiling you. I feel like you need to indulge in spoiling yourself. Like I said, prep your mind. What's going on, baby? Huh? Close the door, Papa, please. Joshua, close the door. Thank you. Whatever situation you may be going on, it's not bigger than your mind. It's not bigger than your spirit. You just need to open up a little bit. You should be able to look into the situation, no matter how deep, dark it is. Look into it. Plotting on your innocence, like you being naive in a way. Like you innocent, but you don't have to be. Like you letting him see you like you're innocent. Like you letting him see you like you weak. And he knows that we all got weaknesses and strengths. That's why we shouldn't indulge too much in where we're strong at. We should meditate on our weaknesses. Rainstorm. Your angels and your ancestors, God always put people in our lives to spiritually guide us. That's why when we sleep, we feel like we see people in our images, but God just allow them to show you what it is that you need to see in life. So that's why we need to like pay attention. Something is embarrassing. So what? So what? So what if it's embarrassing? Who are you living your life for? Who are you trying to leave this generational wealth for? Who are you trying to live good for if not for yourself? And if you got kids and your kids too, nobody else deserves it more than you do. Run and leave the situation. Leave it. It's not gonna feed you nothing. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. Me, like when I go through a situation, I don't care what it is. What situation? It's not bigger than me. It's not bigger than me. I could be outside. If everything fumbles, I could be outside and still feel good. I could have rain falling on me and I sit there and I talk to my spirit. I talk to God like, what's going on? Stay focused. I got one thing on my mind. And if whatever I got going on in my mind, it's a vision that I got somewhere. I got my vision somewhere and it's from spirits. So whatever you're going through in life, talk about it with God. Talk about it with the spirit. Let him show you a way. Let him give you a reason why. Because at the same time, I'm telling you, it's not a scary thing. A spiritual awakening is not a scary thing. Being aware of your surroundings is not a crazy thing. Having faith in a situation, it's not a scary thing. Like wanting something so bad that you're willing to or trying to leave a situation so bad for your mind and your peace. That is the beautiful, that is the best thing you could do for yourself. Nightmares. All these nightmares gotta go. She's desperate. That's what narcissists do. They're desperately trying to find their next victim. Alright, you guys. Let me see. Great minds discuss ideas. What I said earlier about, oh, there are some rumors going around. Like, if I'm trying to sit at $1 million table, I will not have time to sit in the middle of people talking about spreading rumors or talking trash or talking down on somebody else, because whatever that person's going through, I know deep down, even if I'm trying not to view that, or I've closed that in my mindset, somewhere in my life journey I have crossed that path. So who am I and how dare I will sit in the middle of grown ass people? Because if you spreading rumors, you feel like you're old enough and you're aged enough to sit in the table and talk down on somebody else. When I'm trying to be rich, like, that's a waste of energy. That's a waste of vision. That's a waste of spiritual. That's a waste of spirit. Sitting there and vomit shit from my spirit about negatively about somebody else. I ain't got that time. I don't. I'm trying to build something for my kids, for my legacy. I ain't got time. When one door of happiness closes, another one opens. And that's what I'm gonna leave you there with. I hope that you found this helpful in a way, and you leave that little narcissistic MF out in the cold in the streets, and let the streets beat him up, because the streets are not nice. They're not nice. All right, see you in my next reading.